Welcome to the second to last episode of our Formula 1 2019 mid-season reviews. Almost done now, guys. This is our 19th driver we've covered. It's been quite a slog, but I think, hopefully, and judging by your feedback, you've quite enjoyed what we've done this year in the mid-season, covering every single driver separately in bite-sized videos. So I think I'll do a similar sort of thing at the end of the year, and then, well, I don't really have any long-term plans for the channel, but I imagine that'll become a yearly thing because feedback's been brilliant, so thank you very much. But today, we're gonna slowly round things off, starting with this man, Sebastian Vettel. And some of you worked it out this morning in our earlier video that Pierre Gasly is our final driver that'll be out tomorrow, and then previews for the Belgian Grand Prix begin. So if you are new, feel free to subscribe for all Formula 1 news, gossip, and videos. But let's talk about Sebastian Vettel. What do we think so far? Because I look at a guy who's now in his 5th year with Ferrari, and I look at a driver who definitely feels in himself he hasn't achieved what he wanted to achieve by this point. Don't forget, with Red Bull, achieved those 4 Drivers' World Championships consecutively, moved to Ferrari in 2015, has had several victories, but a championship challenge seemed to be there at the summer break last year. Obviously won in Belgium, and I was on with the F1 Word at the time, my first ever F1 stream with him, and it was me, him and John T discussing, well, is this Sebastian Vettel's championship to lose? I like to bring up that one, sorry guys, because both of them said, yeah, Vettel's going to go on and win this thing. And at the time I thought, well, I don't know if Vettel is going to have the legs over the rest of the championship, but I don't think any of us expected that that would be Sebastian Vettel's last ever Formula 1 victory. Well, to this date, of course. But this is, going into this Belgian Grand Prix, that's a whole year since Sebastian Vettel has won a race. Looking at winter testing, Kimi Raikkonen obviously left the team and Charles Leclerc has come in, a huge factor within the team, a huge change over the winter. But out of winter testing, we thought Ferrari looked the best team. To be honest, I think we've all got to put our hands up and say that. But also, we expected, most of us, expected Sebastian Vettel, with his experience, with his position within the team, to be the team leader. And I don't think anyone expected that Ferrari haven't won a single race. Now, you can look at the statistics. No wins for Sebastian Vettel, just 1 pole position so far this year. His teammate Leclerc has had 2. 6 podiums. Is the 3rd on the best, so the best of any driver. That's a non-Mercedes driver. 4th in the championship, comfortably behind Max Verstappen in 3rd on 156 points is Vettel, and he's 24 points ahead of his teammate Charles Leclerc. Now, that's okay. I can't really be too angry at that. I can't say it's been an appalling year, because 4th is okay. That being said, it's not what the team wanted after 2 years of being in a title hunt, and 2 years where arguably Vettel's mistakes have cost him the World Championship. Sadly for Sebastian, I think there's been similar themes this year. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Ferrari's the championship winning car this year. I think Mercedes have got that on lockdown, and I think Red Bull, with their improvements over the last couple of races, have definitely, I think, overtaken Ferrari. Hold on to the phone, though, for Belgium and Monza, because I think Ferrari will be quick. But Sebastian Vettel has not helped himself. Bahrain. We all know in Bahrain, early on in the race, overtook Charles Leclerc. Leclerc, who was on pole, then repassed Sebastian and seemed to have the pace that particular weekend. But Leclerc had issues, and it should have been Vettel there to pick up the pieces. Ferrari was the best car on the day. He made a mistake when fighting Hamilton, spun the car around. Spinny McGee ended up behind Valtteri Bottas. Look at Silverstone. Okay, again, not on for the race win on that particular occasion, but in the fight for the podium, I believe it was, with Max Verstappen, got a little bit too hot-headed, made the mistake, slammed into the back of him. No points. Another instance, Monaco. You might not remember Monaco because Sebastian actually ended up P2 overall that weekend, so it was a job well done in the end. Made a mistake, crashed in practice 3, didn't almost get the car out for quali, just got through, ended up knocking out his teammate though, consequently, because they just got that car through at the end of Q1 just to do 1 lap. But Sebastian Vettel's mistake there almost cost the team massively. You then look at races like Canada, His only pole position of the season, and I still stand by this opinion. He should have won that race. I disagree with that penalty. That's not a debate for today. You can in the comments for sure. But that and Germany, where Germany, car didn't start in quali, started from the very back, worked his way through to P2. That was a classic Sebastian Vettel drive. And I think there's been a theme this year. When the pressure's off, we see the four-time world champion. But when the pressure's on, things go a little bit differently. It's been okay for Sebastian this year, but I think he's going to bounce back second half of the season. Surely he's going to get one victory. Surely. I'm going to give him a conservative 6 out of 10. Room for improvement for sure, and I feel Leclerc has had the edge so far in 2019. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments section below. Tomorrow, I can't believe this, our final mid-season driver review, so keep your eye out for that one. It's Pierre Gasly, so you know we've got a lot to say about that one. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.